All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Nice to see you on this Thursday. All right, I think today I want to do that triangle pose. We're going to use the belt. So grab a belt or a tie. It can be like a belt to a bathrobe. It can even be a small towel, whatever you have handy. So go ahead and grab that and have that just, set it by your side. Take my socks off. All right. And we'll go ahead and get started. So come to a comfortable seated posture. And you can just rest your hands either in your lap or on your knees and close your eyes for a moment. And take a nice deep breath in and out through your nose. And begin by listening to all the sounds in the room. And the sounds outside of the room, even your internal sounds of your breathing. And as you become fully present, right? Fully present, aware in this moment, notice your posture. Lengthen from the base of the spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. And take a nice deep breath and just relax down through the forehead, around your eyes. Let go of any tension through the face. Relax your jaw. And down through the neck and throat and the shoulders, all the way down the arms to the fingertips. And back up through the shoulders, relax through the upper back, your chest, your lungs, your heart center. Down through the abdomen, through the lower back. Relax from the hips, all the way down the legs to your feet and toes. And now focus on your breath. Count the length of your inhale, count the length of your exhale. Let your breath start to even out. Inhale, and with your next exhale, bring the chin forward, slowly hang your head down. Bring your chest up towards your chin and just feel that stretch through your back of your neck into your shoulders. And then slowly roll your head to one side. So the face is forward, just let your ear hang toward the shoulder, relax your jaw. Feel that stretch through your neck. Gently roll your head around to the back. And now over to the other side. And let your head come back down to the front. Do a few circles. Inhale as you roll your head to the back. Exhale as your head comes back to the front. And do about 3 or 4 circles to each side. Just take your time. Allow yourself to be present in the moment. And when you are done with your neck rolls, just let your head hang down. Clasp your hands together, lay them gently on the back of your head, and just add some weight to your stretch and hold. Good. And then slowly bring your head back up to center, and you can open your eyes if your eyes are closed. So put one hand on the head, right? And with the other hand, I want you to take your hand behind your back, okay? And you're just going to place the back of your hand. And you can, depending on how your shoulder feels, you can try to, put the hand higher up on your back. And then gently draw the ear toward the shoulder. Just like that. You're going to feel a really good stretch. And then what I like to do is just slowly turn the head. So I'm bringing the chin kind of towards the collarbone and stretch. Good. And then back to center. And go ahead and bring your head back up. And then let's do the other side. So you can take the other hand behind your back, right? Put the opposite hand on your head and gently draw the ear toward the shoulder and hold. Good. And you can kind of look, bringing the chin towards the collarbone. And then bring your head back to center. Good. And let your head come up and slowly bring your hand come down. Good. Arms by the side. Inhale, reach out and up. Nice deep stretch. Clasp your hands together. Palms reach up towards the ceiling. And then exhale. Lean and stretch to one side. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And come back to center. Go ahead and draw back slightly with your arms. And let's place the hands on the back of the head. Gently open the elbows back. Good. And you're going to lean. You can lean to either side. Inhale as you exhale. Go ahead and lean. Put your hand on the mat. So you can be right here with the hand on the mat and you're going to look up, or you can try to come down into the elbow. But you're looking up towards the ceiling, pointing that elbow up. Inhale. And now as you exhale, just look forward, reach the arm over your head and just stretch. Like you're drawing that opposite hip down to the floor. And 2, 3, one more, 4. Good. Let your palm turn upward. Inhale as you come on up and exhale, let your arm come down. All right, we're going to switch the feet around and this will give you a chance to stretch out those legs. And stretch your knees and then tuck the opposite heel in, or if you have a leg extended, just switch the legs. Switch how you clasp your hands. I'm going to put my left thumb and finger on top this time. Go ahead and reach out and draw up and back and stretch. Good. And then bring the hands onto the back of your head. Open the elbows back. And inhale, and as you exhale, lean to the other side. Go ahead and put your hand onto the mat And look up, or you might come down into the elbow, but you're looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, reach your arm out towards the wall, draw that opposite hip towards the floor and just hold. And 2. And 3. 1 more. 4. Good, and let that palm turn upward. Inhale, reach as you come on up, and exhale, let your arm come down. Good, let's take the hands behind your back. So now you're gonna draw the elbows back and hold. Good, and relax. Go ahead and reach forward, palms facing upward. Just touch your fingertips to your shoulders. And now bring your elbows in and back and around. Good, and let's change direction. And relax. Go ahead and let the arms come down. And let's stretch the legs out. Rock your feet in and out a few times. And relax. All right, let's come over onto the hands and knees and kind of loosen up our back. If you want extra padding, you can put your blanket underneath your knees if you like. Hands under your shoulders, knees hip distance, toes and feet, or just relax. Whenever your hands are on the mat, you always want your middle finger pointing straight ahead, right? The thumbs face each other. And your fingers are spread wide. You don't want to rotate the ankles. You don't want to rotate your hands or wrists. All right, and then as you exhale, tuck your chin in. Just round your back, round your shoulders and stretch. And then inhale, arch and look up. And we're going to do that movement several times. Exhale. And inhale. And just move at your own pace. A couple more times. All right, with your next exhale, bring your hips back toward the heels, forehead to the mat. Reach all the way out with your fingertips and just relax for a moment. Stretch out through the fingertips. All right, from here, we're going to do our downward dog. You want your hands just a little bit wider than the shoulders. So for me, the small finger comes toward the edge of the mat. Come up onto the hands and knees. Let your toes curl under. Stretch back. You're lifting your hips and then just gently press your chest back towards your legs. You want to keep your knees soft here. And then we'll bend one knee, push the opposite heel toward the mat, alternate your legs. You're going to get a nice stretch through the feet. And you'll really feel that in your calves. You're also building up some good strength in the hands, the arms, the shoulders. Good, and then from here, bring the shoulders forward, let your knees come on down to the mat. So you're gonna sit back towards the left heel, twist over to the right, and stretch. 2, and 3, excuse me, and 4, Good, and we'll come back onto the hands and knees. Let's do the other side. Sit towards that right heel, reach over to the left and stretch. And 2, 3, and 4. Good, and we're going to come back onto the hands and knees, press back into your downward dog and stretch. All right, let's do our little cobra sequence. So we're going to move with the breath. Inhale, bring your shoulders forward. Exhale, your knees touch down, and you're going to bring your chest down right between your hands. So the elbows kind of are by your sides, if that makes sense. They're not going out towards the wall. They're kind of by your sides. Next inhale, gently peel up. And stretch your back and your stomach. Now press onto the hands and knees, and you can either do a half tortoise if you want your hips towards your heels, or you can do a downward dog again. Got 2 variations. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, bring your shoulders forward. Exhale, knees touch down, your chest comes down. Heel up into cobra. Back to the down dog or the half tortoise. And again, inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down, chest down. Heel up into cobra. And back into the downward dog. All right, we're going to do we'll posture for the hips, the legs. We're going to bring the shoulders forward. All right, I want you to put your knees down to the mat, and this time I want you to take your right, so I'm bringing my hand up. You're going to take your right knee, your right foot, and just step it up between your fingertips. So get your right foot up here between your hands. So right now my left knee's on the mat, right foot's up. So put your fingertips, your hands onto the mat, and you're going to line up the fingers with your toes. Okay, so either flat hands or fingertips, whatever's comfortable. I want you to go onto the ball of your back foot. So now you've lifted your knee up. You're in a lunge posture. Bring your hips up. Inhale, exhale, let your left knee come towards the mat. And again, 2. And 1 more, 3. Good, let your left knee rest on the mat, relax your back foot. Now you're leaning into the stretch. So you want the knee to go slightly past the ankle or over the ankle. And you can just hold right here. If you want to deepen this pose, if you want to go further, you bring, so my right foot is up, you bring your right arm to the inside of your foot. And you can hold right here, or you can try to come down into the elbows if that feels comfortable for you. And if you do that, try to keep the knee in towards your shoulder so the knee doesn't fall out to the sides, and you can just hold. Focus on the breath. Relax any tension in your face and just kind of soften into the stretch. Just do 1 more breath. Good. Now you're going to come back up. You want 1 hand on either side of the foot. Okay. Go on the ball of the back foot. So you're lifting your hips up, and you're going to slide your right foot back into the downward dog and just stretch. Take a breath here. Good. Now let's do the other side. So shoulders forward, knees touch down to the mat. Step your left foot up between the fingertips. You got your hands on the mat, right? On the ball of the back foot. You're going to lift your hips up. Inhale, exhale, let your right knee come down. And 2. And 3. Good. Let that right knee rest on the mat. Relax your back foot. Lean into this stretch and just hold. If you want to bring that left arm to the inside, you can do that. If you want to come down onto the elbows, you can, see how that feels. My hips are a little tight, so I'm going to stay on the hands and just breathe. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Good, one more. All right, good. Go ahead and bring one hand on either side of your foot. You're on the ball of the back foot. Lift your hips, slide that foot back, and stretch. Okay, shoulders forward, knees to the mat. Now we'll do the half pigeon where you're going to bring the right knee all the way up. This is where you turn your heel in and you're going to slide your left leg back. Inhale as you look forward and stretch. Good. And then come on down. You can rest on your elbows like this, or you can put your forehead down onto your forearms, whatever feels comfortable for you. And let's just relax for a few breaths. If it feels good, to rock the hips a little bit from side to side, you can do that. All right, bring your chest up, hands firmly on the mat. We'll do another downward dog. So go ahead and step it back. Lots of down dogs today, building some good strength. And shoulders forward, knees to the mat. Let's draw the left knee all the way up. Turn your heel in, stretch your right leg back. Inhale as you look forward, stretch. And then as you exhale, come on down. And again, you can rest with the forearms on the mat or put your forehead down into the mat, whatever's comfortable, and hold. Nice deep breath. All right, bring your chest up, hands firmly on the mat. Last one. Go ahead and draw yourself back to your downward dog and stretch. Okay, shoulders forward, knees down to the mat. Let's bring the hips back to the heels. So you got the forehead to the mat, you're reaching forward, or you can put your arms by your sides. This is your child's pose. You can also put one arm on top of the other in front of you and just put your forehead on your forearms. So whatever feels comfortable for you. We're gonna rest for just a moment in the child's pose or the half tortoise and just relax. All right, draw yourself up into a kneeling posture. Okay, from here, let's just stretch out the toes one more time. Stretch the feet. And we'll draw ourselves up. Draw ourselves up to a standing posture. And go ahead and come on up. Yourselves up to standing. Good. All right. So let's actually start with the feet about hip distance. We're going to come down into a front bend. So inhale. As you exhale, fold into your front bend. Let your arms hang. Let your head hang and just sway. Just sway from side to side. Let go of all that tension down your spine. Move a stretch to the back of your legs. Bend your knees, reach to the floor in front of you. Come on down into your squat. Good. And then from here, we'll go back into the front bend. And let's come down into the squat. Good. One more time. Front bend. And bring the chest up, hands to the hips. Inhale as you come up. Support your back so the heel of the hand is right under the rib cage. Stand tall. Inhale, exhale, gently lean back and stretch. And then right back up to standing. Let's bring the feet closer. Toes can touch or be an inch or two apart, arms slightly out to the side. So this is called the mountain pose. You're standing nice and tall. Good. Inhale, reach out and up. Let your fingertips touch and then reach to the ceiling. Exhale as you lean to one side and stretch. Inhale as you come up, exhale over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, back to center. Let's do a few of our sequence. So inhale, exhale as you fold. Hands on the legs, draw the chest forward and inhale. Exhale and fold. And then reach and come all the way up. And then back to the heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward and inhale. Exhale. And reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Inhale, look forward. And exhale. And reach and come on up. All right, let's do one more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. And reach and come on up. And then back to the heart. Good, and just pause for a moment. And relax. All right, if you've got that belt handy, you could even use like a small towel or even like a really long sock. Although we probably need a belt. You probably need something a little longer than a sock. Okay, so we're gonna do a shoulder stretch. So I'm gonna face the same direction as you. Take that belt in your right hand. So you're standing about hip, feet are about hip distance. The belt is in your right hand. Go ahead and reach up towards the ceiling, bend at the elbow. All right. And then reach up with that left hand and reach for that belt. I want you to look forward, right? And you can kind of, inch your hands along that belt. And I want you to just look forward and hold. And breathe. Good. Inhale as you exhale, undo that arm. And let's do the other side. Okay, so you're going to hold onto the belt with your left hand, reach up, bend at the elbow so the palm faces your back. You can also take your right hand, touch that left elbow, gently draw it up and back. Forgot to do that on the other side. That might help the stretch. And you're just going to reach up with that opposite hand and just hold. And breathe. Good. And then inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and let your arms come down. Relax. And you can just put the belt by your side. Good. From here, we're going to come down into our front bend. So feet about hip distance. Go ahead and bend into your front bend. Sway a little bit again from side to side and stretch out your back. And then bend your knees, reach to the floor in front of you, come down into your squat. From here, we'll do our seated posture. So go ahead and bring yourself down so we see what time it is. Okay, and rock the feet. Rock your feet in and out just a little bit. All right, let's do the hip stretch, the cradle pose. You're going to take either foot. You can put it into your hand, or you put it into, opposite hand or opposite elbow. Wrap the other arm around it. Let's rock that hip gently from side to side. Sit up nice and tall. All right, and we can stop the rocky movement and gently pull that leg in. Just hold it for a moment. And relax. Place the foot right across the upper thigh, sit up nice and tall, and you can bounce the knee. Okay, take the bent knee, cross it over your straight one. You can leave the bottom leg straight and bend forward, or you can tuck this bottom leg under and lean forward, either variation. And go ahead and fold. And just focus on your breathing. With each exhale, you go just a little deeper into your stretch. Good, and then bring yourself back up. Undo those legs, stretch them out. All right, let's do the other side. Let's wrap that leg up, rock it gently from back and forth, side to side. Good, and then gently draw that leg in and hold. Let's place the foot right across the upper leg, bounce the knee. All right, take this leg, cross it over. You can keep the bottom leg straight, or you can tuck it under. Inhale, and as you exhale, fold into the stretch. Nice, slow, deep breath. Good, and bring yourself up and go ahead and stretch the legs out, feet in and out. All right, let's come onto our backs. Have your belt next to you so it's handy. Go ahead and bring yourself down, and when you come down onto your back, draw the knees up into your chest. And just clasp your hands across your legs. Oh, take a deep breath. And just relax all the tension down your back. Okay, so let's place the feet on the mat, hip distance. You're going to take your belt. We're going to start with the right leg. Place that belt around the bottom of your right foot and extend your leg straight up. Now you want your leg to be nice and straight. So if you're bending the knee, I want you to lower your heel a little bit until you can straighten that leg, and you'll feel a good stretch. And you can stretch your left leg flat onto the floor. And just hold.
Good. You're going to extend the left arm out to the side. This will be sort of a nice counterbalance for the body. Now, I want you to lower the heel just a couple of inches, so don't have it completely straight up in the air. Just lower your heel a little bit. And now open that right leg, holding onto the belt with your right hand. Open that right leg out to the side until your foot touches the floor. So I actually need to close my foot. Let me move over so you can see me just a little bit. That was a little too wide. So you want to get that small toe touching the floor, but you still want a good stretch through that inner thigh. Imagine that your left hip is being drawn toward the floor. And just relax for a moment. Notice where you're feeling that stretch. Breathe. Imagine that you can relax your body and relax into that pose with each exhale. All right, holding on to the belt with the right hand, you're going to bring that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Now hold on to the belt with your left hand and open your right arm out to the side. And let's cross that leg over. So you're going to let it come all the way down to the floor. Now, if this is too much of a stretch, I want you to bend your knee a little bit. But if you can keep your legs straight, go ahead and do that. Your right shoulder might come up. So turn your head, look out towards your right hand. Good. So you're in your spinal twist now. I want you to relax. You can even close your eyes if you want. Just notice how you feel. And take some deep breaths. All right, use that left hand, help your leg back up to center. Hold on to the belt with both hands and draw your head towards your knees. You're bringing your head and shoulders up and just hold for a moment. Good. And relax. Bring your head and shoulders back to the mat. Bend your knee. Go ahead and stretch that leg out. Rock your feet in and out a few times. All right, let's bend both knees, feet on the mat. This is a nice way to start. You're gonna put that belt under around the bottom of your left foot and extend that leg straight up. Again, you want to straighten that leg, so you might need to lower the heel an inch or two and stretch your right leg all the way down. Good, and let's just hold for a moment. Go back to focusing on the breath. Notice where you feel that stretch. All right, you're going to open your right arm out to the side or stretch it out. And holding on to the belt with your left hand, open that left leg out to the side. Now you might need to lower the heel an inch or two and then open it out. If you can't, if the foot doesn't touch the floor, then you're just a little too wide. Okay, good, and just hold. Imagine that right hip being drawn towards the floor. All right, hold on to the belt. Draw the leg back up to center. Now hold on to the belt with your right hand. Open the left arm out. You're going to slowly lower this leg over to the right. And again, bend the knee a little bit if you need to. And then it might bring your left shoulder up. So I want you to turn your head, look out towards that left hand. See if you can help that shoulder relax into the floor a little bit and just hold. Take some deep breaths here. Notice how you feel. All right, help that leg back up to center. hold on to the belt with both hands and then bring your head towards your knee and just hold for a moment. Good, and relax your head and shoulders back onto the mat. Bend your knee, take the belt off. You can just put the belt to the side. Stretch your legs out. Rock your feet in and out. All right, let's do one more stretch before the relaxation. I want you to bend your knees, put your feet on the mat, arms by the side. Let's do the bridge posture. So you're just going to raise your hips up into a nice arch. Keep the feet firmly on the mat. You want your big toes pressed into the mat and just hold. Inhale, and as you exhale, you can roll down slowly. And at the end of your bridge pose, let's draw the knees into the chest and relax your back and just rock a little bit from side to side. All right, and then go ahead and stretch yourself all the way down onto the mat. Rock the feet in and out, and then let your feet just fall out to the sides. Let your arms rest by your sides. Close your eyes softly, take a deep breath, inhale and exhale deeply. Relax any tension from the top of the head, relax down through the forehead and around your eyes, relax your jaw. Your entire face is relaxed. And relax down through the neck and the shoulders, all the way down the arms to your fingertips. And take a deep breath, relax through the upper back, your chest, your lungs, your heart center. Down through the abdomen, through the lower back. From the hips all the way down the legs, your feet and toes. And now relax again through the toes and feet, the lower legs, knees and upper legs. Relax through the abdomen and your lower back, through the chest and lungs, your upper back. Relax with the shoulders down to the fingertips. Back through the shoulders. Relax through the neck and throat and the face, all the way up through the top of your head. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. And now start to bring your awareness back to your body just by moving your fingers, your toes. And as you come out of your relaxation, you can draw the knees into the chest. And then just rest on your side for a moment. And help yourself up into a comfortable seated posture. All right, from your seated pose, let's bring the hands to the heart for a moment. Set your intention for the day. All right, and you can set your intention several times throughout the day, right? How do you want to feel today? What kind of day would you like to have? And sometimes I'll phrase it as, I am so happy and grateful that my day is so easy, or my day is so much fun. Or, I have so much clarity today. I'm so happy and grateful that I have so much clarity today. Say it in a way that feels good to you, right? Or I am happy, or I am, this day is easy. That kind of affirmation, if you will. You get to decide how you feel. You get to decide what kind of day you're going to have. Good. And then eyes are back open. And then namaste. All right, everyone. If you are going about your day today, I just wanted to wish you a really good day. And if you are free to do some meditation, just hang out and we'll do that. All right. Okay, so if you want to stay and do a little breathing and meditation, you can go ahead and get yourself set up in a comfortable seated posture. Excuse me. Just check the time for us. Cool. All right. And y'all have a really good day. Thursday mornings are my favorite. And I'm really happy you all joined me on Thursday mornings. Thank you for that. And then also too, if you want to watch, I record these, if you want to watch these videos and do the yoga class again, you can go to the YouTube channel, the Candice Rose Yoga. It's just my name with yoga after it. All right, so comfortable seated posture. So a nice way to come into that meditation is to use the breath to help bring you into that space. Let's do the breathing today where we are counting the length of the inhalation and the length of the exhalation and evening out the breath. I'm going to add in something today that I don't think we've done in a while. Sometimes this will help too, to get a nice deep breath. I want you to put your hands on your legs with your palms facing upward. So we're going to do this for a few breaths, and then you're just going to relax your hands in your lap and allow yourself to kind of just sit quietly. Okay. As you inhale, okay, imagine you're going to raise your hands as you inhale. All the way up to like maybe the chest. So it feels like you're inhaling and filling up with air, and then turn the palms over. And as you exhale, it's almost like you're pressing down as you exhale. Nice, slow, deep breath. And then turn the palms up. Inhale. And you can count to yourself the length of your inhale. And then exhale, turn the palms facing downward like you're pressing the air down. And do that one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Good, and just let the hands rest either in the lap or on your knees. You can use any breathing technique I've taught you, or others that you might know if you want. But for right now, you can also just count to yourself the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale.